as I record again. Yeah, really it's not too bad to have to hit record button every 30 seconds, because at least I know when it stops recording, that's when the last two numbers stop being read in the top left corner, which I know you guys can see because it's shown when the video comes out, along with the Fraps watermark. That's always great. I'm not sure. I could go mad scientist and experiment and rewind if I get it wrong, which I probably will do, so let's see if it's Thunder. Nope. Is it Blizzard? And Time of Mystery is neither Thunder nor Blizzard, so let's not even use magic. Game Breaking 101 with a Trigun here. What the hell happened there? I am not sure. I think the game was lagging? I don't know. All I know is it kind of froze a little bit. I thought it froze and glitched, but no it didn't. And if it did, I blamed the ROM because, well, I downloaded this ROM, I got the translated version of Final Fantasy IV for the Super NES, so this was obviously hacked, per se, so that they could put the translations in, so if there was another problem with it, I would not be surprised, but hopefully it's alright. Hopefully. If there is something wrong with it, then I guess it's going to be a very short playthrough, because I'm not going to try to find a better ROM. And I'm not going to get, as I was saying, I'm not going to bother buying stuff just to be able to record video off a PS1, because I do have the PS1 version, which also contained Chrono Trigger, one of my all-time favorite games. I like that game way better than Final Fantasy IV, in all honesty. Is this the boss? I think it might be the boss. I believe it is. This cave is a lot shorter than I remember it, so fight Mr. Ant Lion. He does not look like an ant or a lion. That is a very deceptive name. He looks like a desert crab of sorts. Ooh-wah? Really? Wow. Okay, he does look like an ant. Does not look like a lion. But he certainly looks like an ant. And Blizzard does nothing to him, and neither does a stupid little Mr. Bard over there, who misses and still gets countered for it. Okay, this could be annoying. Okay, Blizzard does nothing. Thunder do anything. Like, why do all the monsters in this game look derpy? And well, I'll be giving them derpy names all the time because, to be honest, that would kind of get old really fast. Like, we already went through Derpy the Octopus. Derpy's a very special friend of mine, but only because he's so freaking easy to kill. If it weren't for that, Derpy would definitely not be a friend of mine. Mr. Derpy the Ant here. As I said, I wasn't going to call people Derpy, but whatever. There is no other possible name you could call him. He's just way too derpy. I should probably be fighting more and talking less. Who can I call? Chocobo is useless. So is Thunder and all this. Dijon. Okay, we're casting Dijon. Has no effect, so I don't even know what that is. I believe it's small. And there's Toad and Stop. Let's test this out. If it doesn't do anything, I don't care, so. Maybe it does something, maybe not. Wow. Apparently Stop did not work because he still attacked us. So I call bullshit on Stop. As my Bard here takes a bit of a beating. And gets healed. The Antlion really has a shitty attack, but his counters hurt. Okay, that's always good to know. As we repeatedly bash on his face. And I have sight. I'm pretty sure that lets you see enemy HP. So let's see how much our friend... Really? Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be confusing because I don't think it translated some of the terms properly into what the English translations were, so I think they did the literal translations as opposed to English translations, so this is gonna be incredibly hard to figure out. As you can tell, I still have no idea what Dijon is. I'm gonna assume it's some form of mustard, and that's why it had no effect when I did use it. Which would make sense in all honesty. I would not be surprised if using Dijon mustard on an antlion did nothing. Okay, really, this guy better die soon because I'm getting tired of seeing his derpy face. If he derps any harder, I swear. Well, my bard could derp harder. As his name is Gilbert. I was pretty sure he had a different name in the translated version. Whatever. Gilbert it is. As I fight some more with a big guy, and everyone else is kind of useless because their attack sucks and magic does nothing. Hence you see my predicament here. Maybe if I sing to him. No effect. That's great. Okay, he is dead. So that took some time. Not even a level up. Not even a level up. 500 experience, not even a level up. I must be over leveled. But still, I did not want the fight to take any longer than what it already did. Yeah, okay, mine was being a douche, and you probably missed that last screen because of a video cutout. As well as audio, I suppose, because perhaps his trial version. As I said before, the full version is already coming in through mail. As I make my way out of this cave slowly and get attacked. Sea turtles, my favorite kinds of things to kill. As we blizzard our way to victory. I think I just stole that line from Seamus, so I will apologize in advance. I've gotten way too used to hearing him do LPs and then trying to subconsciously copy his style, which I shouldn't be. So I will apologize for that if I ever do say something that he says. The one thing though that I will not apologize for is the word Terabad, because I've been using that word since, well, high school really, like grade 10. So yeah, I've been using Terabad since 2006. And for those of you who may recall, Seamus started making videos 2008, so yeah, I can use Terabad simply because of that. Oops, did not want to do that. And since I'm out of magic, I'm just gonna D-wave my way to victory. I think D-wave does something with no, I'm gonna be rewinding. Okay, because D-wave does nothing and I'm not sure when my recording cut out, I'm just gonna use my ether because I don't want to be sitting here forever or running away like a pussy. As we kick their asses, I should probably check to see if I have a leave dungeon spell. Huh, finally he gains a level from that. He doesn't gain a level from the antlion though. So let's see, can we quickly leave this dungeon? I am not sure we can. Don't see warp on there unless Dijon is warp. Dijon is warp. I can't believe it. Wait a minute. Okay, Dijon warped me to the boss room for no explicable reason. So I'm going to assume Dijon actually brings you to what I would assume is the previous area you were in. And therefore it is not something I want to be using right now. As we use Blizzard with the A cutout because the game's cool that way, apparently. As my recording cut out, I don't know when, but it cut out. So, we will have fun killing this stuff some more. As you may be able to tell, it's like fairly late. What time is it? 2:19 according to my watch, so fairly late at the night. In the night, not at the night. Not, well, that's up for debate, but whatever, screw it. As I get random frame drop in the... See, I'm starting to think that frame drop happens in that area of the cave. That's probably a problem with whoever wrote the code in the hack and changed something up and screwed something around. Either it happened in the original, it could be error 1, but I'm going to assume it's probably the version of the game I have, since it is technically hacked to have English subtitles, or as I should say, English translation. But as discussed before, it is a literal translation, so literal translations being what they are, I really hope you guys can still hear me alright. What is in there? I don't remember being in here. Okay, I was in there. Never mind. I am being a noob. As we leave this stupid cave, which I thought was a hell of a lot longer. There's some caves I wish were just longer, just so that there'd actually be more to the cave itself, instead of just walk through these 3 rooms and you're done. Though I will probably regret saying that later on, because I know later on some of these dungeons are ridiculous. Specifically the one on the moon. That thing, by the time you go through enough rooms to get anywhere, you've been in more random encounters than you have fingers. And toes, for that matter. I think that's the first time I've actually seen a real goblin, not one of these weak as shit fake goblins. Hopefully he dies and the big guy over here can murder his way through. So, we know what Dijon does, which is always helpful. Okay, might as well get these since this was a short dungeon. At least make it feel longer than what it actually was. Really? Don't tell me this is a... Because I know in Final Fantasy 1 there were prescribed random encounters where if you walked in a certain spot you would automatically fight certain enemies. And I think this is... I don't think this is one of them, because normally you get strong enemies from those. These are fairly run-of-the-mill things. I like how the Goblin General is called Domo Boy, so Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto. Either way, we're going to have to herp and derp our way out of here eventually. Herp and derp being the names I am officially giving to the corners. I should have probably just used Blizzard on the turtle, because I know he's going to be annoying. So Blizzard we go. I like how I can correct, because I don't particularly like making mistakes in Final Fantasy games that prolong repetitive battles. That's never fun. But it was worth it because we got a potion. Yeah. That's the other thing too I learned from using save states, or not save states, but rewinds in this, is that random encounters in this game, apparently they're randomly generated after you're immediately, as I was saying before my recording cut out, they're randomly generated immediately after your last battle and you return to the map, so they're automatically randomly generated, so the game already knows it's going to take 2 steps or whatever, it doesn't matter which direction or wherever you go in, so it's automatically randomly generated. They just generate the amount of steps before the next battle. It's not like what I thought it was, where depending on which square you walk on, it would be a battle or not. So it's not like anything like that, it's actually on number of steps, which I suppose would make sense. I don't know why I always thought it would be something like there'd be invisible enemies on the map. I think that's probably because I am way too used to the more recent Final Fantasy games where you can at least see the random encounters on the map and potentially avoid them. But no, apparently it's based on number of steps.